Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Hey, Pat. What's going on over there? Did you stay up too late last night celebrating about the Braves? Is that why you're rolling in here?
Yeah, that's why.
Getting your headphones all hooked in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Well, welcome.
Welcome to you, Keith.
Thank you. I have 90 minutes of sleep under my belt.
Really?
So we're good.
The World Series lasted that long?
I mean, there's an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, that's true.
There's cleanup.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff. There's merchandise to order.
Uh-huh.
You can't do that later. You got to do that right after the game's over.
And you did?
No. It's a fun game though, huh?
No.
Oh.
It was not a fun game.
I'm sorry.
Game sucked, quite frankly. 7-0.
Yeah. I think I can hear you in my head saying the Astros just got their anuses kicked.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did.
There were some long home runs last night, I'll tell you that. I didn't know it was behind those railroad tracks in left field, but I do now. So.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Good.
The city of Atlanta needed this, and actually, all of America did.
All of America needed it.
Yeah, after what Major League Baseball did with their woke bull crap, taking the All-Star game away from the Braves, and the Braves said, okay, I guess this is going to be our year then. And,
there is that.
Sure enough. Now, most people were celebrating election results last night.
Big happenings in Virginia last night.
Really good night all around.
When Glenn Younkin won, he actually pulled this thing out. And so, I don't know, what does that mean for the cheating thing? I think it maybe means that was overblown a little bit, that we're never going to see another fair, free election in the United States again. A lot of people thinking those kinds of thoughts. But that didn't turn out to be the case because Younkin kicked his ass.
Oh, yeah, maybe Terry McAuliffe isn't worth the risk. That could also be part of it as well.
That's possible, too. But it's true. Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. Glenn Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. It's a signal to President Dementia. It's a sign to Brain Dead Joe. Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. Glenn Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. It's a signal to President Dementia. It's a sign to Brain Dead Joe. It's a sign to Brain Dead Joe.
Wow. I like that. I missed it the first go around. President Dementia. There's your title, Dan.
President Dementia.
President Dementia goes down.
He went down hard, too.
Yeah. It was so bad that McAuliffe was lying at the end there. Yeah, just at the end. When he was saying that Trump was campaigning with Younkin, which was a lie.
A flat-out lie. Yeah, and he made this big announcement. Now at the end, he's campaigning with Trump. What?
Stop.
Trump never set foot in Virginia.
Not once.
With Glenn Younkin. Never.
That's pathetic, dude.
And the whole time, though, they were trying to make this about Donald Trump, and Younkin wouldn't let him. He just didn't let him because he didn't have Trump. That was probably a really smart move.
Yeah, well, but there's so much here. It's a referendum not only on Joe Biden's presidency, but parents taking their kids' education and responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Because, when you say...
McAuliffe made huge mistakes with that.
What kind of quote was that? It was like, parents shouldn't be involved in education?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He didn't want the parents deciding or something. Wow. How out of touch are you? Have you been watching these school board elections? And by the way, they're claiming that the parents weren't really pissed. That was the big claim in Virginia is that, you're making this up. They're just not that angry. Wow, that's interesting then, because in school board elections all across the country, the people who were favoring CRT were defeated by the parents who were not favoring CRT.
Nice.
That happened virtually everywhere.
Well, but see, on Virginia, it was still only issue number 2, Biden's economy.
Yeah.
This economy was the number 1 issue in Virginia. This, if you're a Republican, who they've done absolutely nothing, right? They're still reaping the benefits of how bad Biden is, to the point where every place, I saw this map on the New York Times that there were more votes for Younkin last night than for Trump in the state. It was like county after county after county was more Republican than a year ago. So you did this without Trump? So in other words, the base for Trump, who comes out for him, came out more so for Younkin. That's a great sign.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people are just alarmed at how, brain dead Joe Biden is. I think they're alarmed.
President Dementia?
He's done, yes. President Dementia has done a terrible job. And everybody knows it. Even a lot of Democrats are realizing, okay, this guy isn't up to this job. He can't do it. This is not going well. I mean, it's like do we still have the video where he fell asleep at the summit? I mean, you can't have that. You can't have that going on. That is an absolute embarrassment to the United States of America. You got the leader of the free world, supposedly, and he's drifting off to sleep at what is, to him, the most important crisis the world knows right now. Right. Okay. And here he is, sleeping. Sleepy night-night.
Sleepy night-night. Uh-huh.
Night-night, Joe.
Aw.
Heavy eyes. There it goes. Night-night. Okay. Sleepy tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite you. Jojo, you sleeping? Oh, you waking? Did you wake? Oh, back to sleepy.
Down for the count.
People walk right by him, tap on the. Still, he continues to sleep. Night-night. Until the aide finally comes over. Mr. President, I've got to show you this thing on my cell phone. Look at this thing. Look at this.
It's a TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was just dreaming about that, actually. Is it time for pudding yet?
Why are you
I just woke up. Is it time for pudding? Oh, let me. Oh, I can't clap anymore.
He got 2 claps in.
Right.
Good night now.
Really? I mean, come on.
Wow.
Seriously?
I love these little inside baseball moments I'd like to share with the audience. I heard that music playing on your computer after the show yesterday, and I thought, what is that over there he's doing? I just did not put two and two together until right now. Oh, sleepy time for Joe.
Right.
Oh, by the way, on Virginia, the first statewide elected office to go to a black woman, lieutenant governor, a Republican. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
I saw a picture of her standing with I forgot what kind of gun it was, but anyway, I love this.
It was pretty much a Republican sweep.
Yeah.
In Virginia.
Dude, New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey is close.
It's
super close.
It's within 65 votes right now with 84% in. I don't know where the outstanding precincts are.
Yeah,
but
they're dead tied percentage-wise, 49.6 to 49.6.
And I was driving in listening to New Jersey talk radio this morning, and the number 2 Democrat, synonym, in the state, that's like the president of the Senate, he's getting destroyed by an unknown, no-name Republican guy.
Wow. Good.
New Jersey.
Good.
Put that in your pipe.
I guess in Boston, things turned out the way they usually do. I think the Democrats won in Boston, but in Jersey and Virginia, my gosh, those are big Democrat strongholds now.
Yep.
Like, we look at Virginia, I guess, as a purple state. It's really not. It hasn't been for quite a while. It was pretty solid Biden last time. 10 points, I think, right? I think he won by 10.
Well, let's see. Didn't he win Virginia by 10? So New Jersey was probably more. Huh?
And Jersey was probably more, yeah.
I'll look that up here.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And according to this poll, only 36% of Democrats want Biden on the ticket in 2024.
Yeah, he won by 16 in New Jersey.
Okay. Wow.
And so now they don't even want him. They're like, nah.
We don't even want him on the ticket.
Go take a nap.
I don't know who they'd get instead, because they don't like Kamala either. In contrast, when Republicans were asked if the GOP had a better chance of winning the presidency in 2024 if Donald Trump were the party's nominee, 50% said Trump was the best candidate. 35% said they prefer another. Still, that's higher than I thought, though.
But remember, Younkin got more votes than Trump. And Trump wasn't even a part of this campaign.
Right.
From the
At
GOP
all.
perspective.
Did he actually? I think he endorsed Younkin, right? But he never came. I'm pretty sure. Because who else you gonna endorse? McAuliffe? No. I guess you could endorse no one.
Yeah.
But it seems to me that early on he tweeted out about Younkin. But regardless, I mean, it doesn't really matter because Younkin is the governor now.
Yeah,
he did endorse him.
He did endorse him.
Yeah, I thought so. In Democrat stronghold New York, they got a little bit better candidate. He's still a Democrat, but Adams won over Curtis Sliwa by quite a bit.
Yeah, it was like 70-something.
Yeah.
It was not.
That was your normal Democrat election in New York. And so Sliwa didn't pull any kind of, super surprise.
I mean,
but he showed up at the, maybe this hurt him a little bit. He showed up at the polling place yesterday.
This is so interesting.
With his cat.
What's the kitty's name?
Gizmo.
Okay, good.
All right. So
All right, thanks, Kurt. Yeah.
So he adopted this cat.
Can't bring the pet inside.
Oh no, wait.
You can't bring the
You got enough
cat.
people to hand him to
I
somebody.
understand, but you're not very animal friendly here. Do you have rules that you can show me that?
Sure, there's signs all over the place. It says no pets in the building.
No cats in the building.
Oh, I see
sir.
it.
Okay.
He sees it. Oh, okay.
All right. So I'll leave the cat
sorry,
outside.
Sorry.
That's just
So he
weird.
comes back without the cat. I don't know where Gizmo is now. But
There he is voting.
there he's voting. And
Who's that
again,
with him? Is that his wife?
I think so, yeah.
Can your
All right.
wife come with you into the? I've never had that happen.
That's
Did your
right.
wife ever accompanied
No.
you to the? No, she's got her own little booth and she votes.
Yeah, I mean, that's New York, though.
That's weird stuff.
But there you saw it. The one vote Curtis Sliwa got in New York City. We just saw it get cast there. That was a rough result there for him.
That was rough.
And no
Yeah,
word on how
that's
Gizmo voted. I mean,
Well,
if Gizmo were a Democrat, we.
Looks like they discriminated against Gizmo and didn't let him vote at all.
I like that. He's like, do you got a sign you could show me where it says no cats in the building over here? And he's like, yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. There's signs everywhere.
Oh,
No,
I see
no
it.
pets.
I see it.
No pets. Okay. But remember, let's not forget, the most votes of all time
Yeah.
went to Joe Biden, President Dementia.
Uh-huh.
Obama got, in 2008, 69 million.
I love this.
Trump got 74 million this last time. And there you see Biden with 81 million votes.
Yeah. So Obama went down from 69 to 62 million over his 4 years.
Oh, in 2012, yeah.
Yeah.
So he lost 7 million votes, but still won the election.
Yeah. Then Trump.
873 counties were won by Obama. 2,497 counties, almost 2,500 counties, were won by Trump. 477 for Biden. I mean, obviously the problem here is
Look at that.
population in the various counties.
So Biden gets half the counties that Obama gets, but 12 million more votes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is hard to believe,
Yeah. It almost feels like a dump, if you will.
if you will. And I think you will.
Look at those bellwether counties, too. Obama
18 of
and
19
Trump.
for Obama, 18 of 19 for Trump, 1 of 19 for Biden. Really? That is strange. Obama won Florida, Ohio, Iowa. Trump won Florida, Ohio, Iowa. Biden lost Florida, Ohio, Iowa. That is so weird. One House seats, lost House seats.
Yeah, lost that. Put that graphic up again if you wouldn't mind, please, Rob. I'd like to point something else out here. So Biden wins 477 counties, half of what Obama got.
Yep.
But he got more votes, but he didn't win the bellwether counties that show you the trends as to like how these counties go. That's how the election goes. Okie dokie. And then last night, Mr. Popularity's party candidates failed miserably.
Well, and I love the fact that Kamala made a prediction the other day I have that here somewhere. She made a really interesting prediction about Virginia.
Okay.
And what it was going to mean in the election cycle for 2022 and for 2024.
Oh, wow. So she did a little Nostradamus for us here.
Oh, yeah. So
I can't wait.
I wonder what she's going to say today after saying this the other day.
Because you see, what happens in Virginia will in large part determine what happens in 2022, 2024, and on.
Oh, well, I like that.
All right, I'm on board.
I'm going to give that the stamp of approval.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm in full agreement with, I'm in full agreeance there with Kamala.
Oh, boy. That's fun.
I bet she'd like to have that back. She'd love to have that prediction back because she's got a little egg on her face right now. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And Terry McAuliffe is a big name in the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
He'd already been governor of Virginia. He's a big part of the Clinton machine, which means absolutely nothing now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the Clinton machine is broken, I would say. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So when Chelsea runs, don't panic. She's not going to win. But yeah, let's not give her any ideas there. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. You know what? It is time for us to do our part to end the Holocaust that happens and has been happening since 1973 in this country. Ever since Roe v. Wade, 62 million babies, more than 62 million babies have been aborted in the United States. If that's not a Holocaust, I don't know what is. Nearly 1 in 4 pregnancies do not choose life. In the midst of this awful tragedy, we can do something about it. The Ministry of Preborn and Blaze Media are partnering right now to help rescue 10,000 babies by the end of this year. And then hopefully more beyond. Now, Preborn is the direct competitor, really, of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood's trying to abort as many as they possibly can. Preborn's trying to save as many babies as they possibly can. And that's where you come in. All ultrasounds given to women in Los Angeles, Chicago, and the east coast of Florida are provided by Preborn. So they do a lot of this work. And 80% of the time, when a woman sees the ultrasound, she chooses life. 80%. Can you spare $28 for an ultrasound to help save a baby's life? If you can, we would just so appreciate it. You could be a hero in the life of a baby. $28 for one ultrasound. $140 sponsorship gives 5 babies a chance at life. And right now, all these gifts are tax deductible too. So if you can, please help us save 10,000 babies' lives. To donate, dial pound 250. Say the keyword baby. That's pound 250 baby, or go to preborn.com/Pat.
Pat Gray is unleashed.
Did you read this story of the father who, this is sad. Father who hunted down and brutally killed the man who sold his daughter into sex slavery.
Oh, I have not heard this at all.
Sadly, he's being charged with first-degree murder. But most of the social media, as you can perhaps imagine, are kind of behind him. Commentators on social media are calling Washington State father a hero in response to reports that he allegedly rescued his daughter from sex traffickers and then later killed the man he believed responsible for selling his daughter into slavery. In a press release issued Monday, the Spokane Police Department said it discovered the remains of a 19-year-old male whom they believed to be the former boyfriend of this daughter of 60-year-old John Eisenman. And he had stuffed him in the trunk of an abandoned car. First, he found the guy. This was her boyfriend, and he got a lot of evidence that said that her boyfriend sold her to sex slave traffickers. And so he hunted him down, beat him, tied him hands and feet, shoved him in the trunk, beat him a little bit more, hit him with a cinder block, and then stabbed him multiple times.
That's it?
As a dad, yeah, that's it. And I know, and you're waiting for the bad part. What? Where's the bad part?
Yes.
As a dad, you can relate to that, can't you? I mean, I wouldn't even want to consider thinking of something so heinous and what I would do if that happened.
Based on what you just described to me, the dad showed restraint, in my opinion.
Right. And he just fully admitted it. Once they found the guy, it took him a year to find him. But once they found him, he just fessed up. He's like, yeah, he sold my daughter into sex slavery. Yeah, I killed him. I beat him first. Hit him in the head with cinder block.
Yep. Willing to stand before a jury.
My gosh. And you just wonder if there's a jury in America that will convict the guy for doing that.
Where did this happen?
In Washington, Spokane, Washington. Yeah.
He's got a fighter's chance.
Yes. Eastern Washington, you got a chance. Western Washington, not so much.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Keep an eye on this.
Watch the other side say we need to move this case out of this community.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Right?
Yeah.
We need to move it to the other side, far away, but still in the state of Washington.
Especially with so much sympathy on his side. It's going to be tough to find a jury that...
This will be fascinating to watch.
It will.
Wow.
It will. We'll follow this along and see what happens there. 888-900-3393. MSNBC guest said Joe Biden is being too nice to the January 6th suspects.
Yeah, because what happened on January 6th, man? I forget.
Well, it's the day democracy almost died. That's how close we were.
I mean, so close.
So close. I mean, because they went into the Capitol building. You saw that. Rob, if we have some of the disturbing
you're really going to show this? Bro.
Yeah, just one more time.
All right,
maybe.
hide
Just
your
one
kids'
more time.
eyes. Look at democracy.
Don't look directly at it. Just kind of side eye it.
Yeah.
And you'll know what's going on.
Look at democracy just flailing
Look
about.
at that. Look at it. I mean, they're like putting a hot poker in the eye of democracy right there.
Right. I mean...
So it did blind democracy, but it just didn't quite kill it.
Yeah.
It almost did.
She's tough, that democracy.
Yes.
Especially when you're taking selfies. And
how do you stand up to that? I mean, democracy is pretty tough when you can stand up to this sort of chaos.
I mean, look, you know what I'm seeing on the screen? I'm seeing 1, 2, 9, all sorts of violations of parading ordinances.
You got that right,
See,
my
look
friend.
At parader.
There's a lot of parading happening there.
Guy on a cell phone and parading at the same time. There's a selfie while parading. I mean, they're scofflaws.
Yeah. Okay. And insurrectionists.
That's the word.
If I might be so bold.
Yeah, definitely.
Domestic terrorists, if you will. And I think...
Oh, I will.
You will. And so this guy... on MSNBC said Biden's being too nice to these people.
Those people who voted for him, those Americans who actually believe in this country, believe in democracy, including people who didn't vote for Biden but are certainly not insurrectionist terrorists, they feel like they got punched in the face on January 6th.
Do they?
They saw the whole country get attacked.
Shut up.
And they want a president...
Pause it for a second.
...who's going to fight
This
back.
guy doesn't have a single problem with the continual, much worse, much more expensive... much more death and destruction during the BLM riots. Those weren't a problem. We don't feel like we got punched in the face from those. Are you kidding me? How many people lost their businesses? How many people lost a loved one? Way more than January 6th, I'll tell you that. Let's see what else he had to say.
They got punched in the face on January 6th. They saw the whole country get attacked. And they want a president who's going to fight back. They want a president who talks about these terrorists the same way that we heard George Bush and Bill Clinton talk about terrorism
You've
for 20 years.
You've got to be kidding me.
They want to hear that about these people.
No, they don't.
It seems like they're being treated with kid gloves. And a lone committee that has limited power, that's hamstrung by basically a whole bunch of Benedict Arnolds on the Republican Party, is not going to be enough to keep us safe.
Where did this guy come from? Wow. What a nut job.
Yeah.
Wow. If that was a Republican spewing something similar about Democrats, they'd be laughed off television. They'd be canceled. Not this guy. I guess all that was perfectly acceptable. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm it's a rudimentary quick search here, but just trying to figure out if I'm sure he tweeted out some stuff about those riots and how bad they were.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah.
Because those were frightening. They actually were. What do those cost us? Billions, right? You know what the riot cost? Was it $2 million?
Oh,
$2 million?
I have no idea. I'm reading this.
30 million?
This idiot's tweets here.
Is it 100 million? Was it a billion? $1 billion?
This guy. Anyway,
you're reading his tweets.
Yeah, he's exactly what you think he is. He's not going to stand up and say, "Oh, these riots are bad. Stop destroying things and causing chaos."
Right.
It's all about the police this, the police that. By the way, Minneapolis had a chance to switch from police to community service,
and they did not.
No.
Thank goodness they did not. For that community, thank goodness. Phew.
Seriously.
And the Democrat tax plan is apparently falling short on the whole zero net situation.
What?
Yeah, it's going to cost us $0.
That's right.
No, that's not exactly right. The Tax Foundation, which generally favors lower taxes, said revenue-raising provisions in the current iteration of the plan. Okay, so this is the plan they're talking about right now. Would net about $1.2 trillion over the next decade, although after accounting for expanded tax credits, the number actually comes out to $768 billion. So you're about $1 trillion short there on the net zero tax plan. It's not going to cost us anything. $0. $0. It's not going to cost anything. The group said that the combined long-run effects of the updated proposal would slightly reduce gross domestic product. Oh, good. It's going to reduce the GDP and cost the United States about 100,000 full-time jobs. So it's not going to pay for itself. That's a stinking lie, as we all knew it was. It's going to lower the GDP, and it's going to cost 100,000 full-time jobs. That's 100,000 people who did have a job that won't after this is implemented. But we're supposed to be in love with it. The proposed 15% minimum tax on corporate book income is the most economically damaging provision in the bill, reducing GDP by 0.1%, costing about 25,000 jobs, according to the report. One of the more recent inclusions in the Democratic tax agenda is a proposed 5% surtax on income above $10 million. And an additional 3% surtax on individuals who earn more than $25 million annually. So that's an extra 13% on really wealthy people. The plan also intends to close loopholes that allow some of the wealthy to avoid paying 3.8% Medicare surtax on their earnings. The Tax Foundation said that the surtax on the adjusted gross income of those earning above $10 million would erase 29,000 jobs, and tax hikes on pass-through businesses, that's businesses that file taxes through the individual side of the code, would cut about another 16,000 jobs. So it's hacking employment, it is lowering the GDP, and it is costing us about $1 trillion, not $0 like they keep telling us. Everything they say is a lie.
Everything
Democrats claim is a lie.
There's your bumper sticker. It sums it up perfectly. By the way, I'm reading through this clown, Dr. Jason Johnson, who was on MSNBC saying that Biden's treating the 1-6 guys with kid gloves. Him and Glenn Greenwald have been going back and forth the last couple of days. And I love this. Glenn Greenwald said, "If I believe people tried a coup and attempted murder on 1-6, Jason, I'd be protesting every day outside the Biden Department of Justice. But nobody's been charged with that."
Right.
I mean, if there are crimes committed, where are the charges? Stop.
Yeah, non-existent.
The serious crimes? I don't think so. But the parading, at least they got that nipped in the bud, right?
Yeah. Yes. We're going to chew the fat with Jeffy next.
Pat Gray, the Blaze Radio Network.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Some tweets here from Carl. I guess now the coach of the Braves will have to be fired for not allowing Houston even a single home run. What poor sportsmanship. Yeah. We remember the story yesterday of the 106-0 football game. Can't have that.
No, you can't.
Sorry, we want you to win. Yeah, and if you don't win, you're going to get fired. But don't win by too much, or you're going to get fired.
And your BYU Cougars ticked me off this weekend too.
What? Why?
Yeah, because they could have
crushed.
They could have hung
Virginia.
70, and they
I know.
They pulled up at the end
every time. They do that. Every time.
I mean, Missouri used to do that too. Whenever they got over 50, back when they were actually good. Whenever they got over 50, Pickle would start, bringing people out of the crowd to play just so they wouldn't score anymore. That's agonizing. I hate that.
I know. I do too. Especially when the bigger the win
margin,
the more you impress.
Yes.
And they keep saying, "Oh, that's not supposed to be a consideration." Everybody knows it is.
It absolutely is.
It is a consideration.
And especially
so run up the score.
And BYU is playing late.
Yeah.
Out west.
Right.
So all these dingleberries aren't watching. Right. They're just looking for the final.
I will say, though, I think we got treated pretty well by the College Football Playoff Committee. Yeah.
Where are you?
15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 15, baby.
You're not going to get it. But
yeah, we are.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we are.
The magical season isn't going to happen with 2 losses.
Wait, you're going to get to number 4? That's your goal?
No.
Oh.
For a New Year's 6 game.
Oh, okay. All right.
Got to be top 12 for a New Year's 6 game.
Yeah, that actually
top 12 could happen.
That could,
my friend. That could happen. We need some help along the way, but you usually get it. Proud Mr. Graybeard, my county here in Colorado just ran the board and replaced all 4 school board seats on the ballot with conservatives. Nice. Tyler tweets, if they'd killed democracy, then maybe our republic would still have a chance.
Nice.
The red wave we witnessed last night is because the Biden administration combined the game plans of Carter and Obama.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Sure. Such a terrible president.
That is true. The Marxism from Obama and the
I mean, if Murphy can't figure out a way to cheat his way to winning in New Jersey, win with the voting count in New Jersey,
that's going to be something.
You aren't lying. Have a nice day. He deserves to go too. That guy's
Steve Dace just tweeted out some interesting facts. Younkin 21.
So plus 21 compared to where Trump was.
Oh, it doesn't say plus 21. Younkin plus 21 compared to Trump.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
No, okay, Younkin in 2021.
Yeah, there's so limited characters there on Twitter.
So he's talking about Younkin in 2021 compared to Trump last year.
Okay.
Plus 3 in black voters, plus 9 in women, plus 8 in suburbans, plus 12 rural voters, and a higher rural turnout percentage of electorate. Nice. Younkin campaign cracked the code, rebuilt traditional GOP coalition while adding Trump's rural base. This is the campaign to emulate.
Absolutely.
Don't screw it up, GOP.
Yeah, and I don't even know much about this Younkin guy. Just that
he's great.
Is he awesome?
Well, tell us about him. What
every
is he?
single way. Tell me about
great.
some of his policies, for instance.
He's a hardworking man, family man.
Is that right?
He decided when he was out for a walk with his wife, he decided, you know what? I need to be governor of this state. And
really?
So
out on a walk with his wife.
That's the only reason he said that in his speech last night.
Oh, he did?
It began with a walk.
Oh, wow.
That's the only reason I know it.
That's good.
So anyway,
well,
he's a great
guy.
He's a great guy.
Seems like a wonderful human being.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I know he says I did hear a clip of him saying there will be no CRT taught in Virginia schools if I'm your governor.
Oh yeah. I mean, and look, McAuliffe pulled out the guns, man. All the big guns came to that state for him,
including
all
Biden
of them
and Harris. Yeah,
Obama, Clinton. I think they were all out there for him.
That's true.
Sorry. No, Terry. Have a nice day. And they're going to blame it on he was a terrible candidate. It was all on him. I think not.
Well, Younkin.
I mean, he is, but
Younkin describes himself as unabashedly pro-life. In quote.
Love it.
Yeah,
good.
No kidding.
All right. It is
all right, baby. That's right.
That time of the day in that time of the week when we play this for some reason.
For the Chewing the Fat segment.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it means.
Right.
Gosh.
It means it's time to chew the fat with Jeffy. But not until the music finishes.
You gotta wait for your intro.
Have to wait for the music to play.
Can't shortchange the kids.
Slow down. We'll get there, baby.
time to shine. Here it comes.
All right. Push the stop button yet?
Not yet.
This was the band at the Terry McAuliffe post vote night last night.
The big party.
Big party. Boy, they're good too.
Yeah. Okay.
Good job, man. Here he is, Terry McAuliffe.
Did you see where I know that they had the McAuliffe? Matt Walsh had tweeted out a picture of him. This isn't on my Chewing the Fat segment, but Matt Walsh had tweeted a picture out of him last night, and he looked like he was wearing lipstick. And Matt's tweet was Terry wearing lipstick at the farewell speech. He's not taking it well. I mean, really bad. So under the heading of It's About Time, the International Handball Federation said it is no longer requiring women to play in bikinis. Yay.
Wasn't it Team Norway that had a problem with that?
Yeah, they were fined $1,700 for competing in shorts.
Are they getting that money back
protesting. Then? Well, no. And it starts in January 2022.
Okay.
And they were fined. I mean, the president said, hey, this is a real and symbolic step toward fighting gender inequality in the sport. It's good for the game. But first of all, and that's the president of the NHF speaking, not me. First of all, it's good for women, and it's good for how we treat each other in sports. So that's great. Remember, they protested back in July, saying the bikini bottoms made them feel uncomfortable. And we saw from this tweet the horror of what they had to wear and be made to feel uncomfortable. I know, just horrific. And I know. And so this is what they wanted to wear and now can wear. So we've got that going for us. So that's great.
Yeah.
Remember, Pink was on their side. She tweeted, I'm proud of these Norwegian female beach handball team for protesting these sexist rules.
Me too.
And they should be fined for sexism, and good on you, ladies. Now, she says here, I'll be happy to pay your fines for you. Keep it up. And they were ultimately fined the money. And I can't find where she actually paid the bill. The bill was paid because the Federation said we ended up donating the money to a major international sports foundation. Oh, okay. That supports. Of course, they support equality for women and girls in sports. But I never said. I saw all kinds of stories about Pink saying she was going to pay the fine and what a great thing it was. But I didn't find a story anywhere that said, hey, here's the copy of Pink's check paying the fine. Not any of it. So anyway, at least, good for them, right? Yeah, we don't have to look at the girls on the beach in bikinis. Whew, horrible.
Right.
We know how the girls, and I mean women, struggle. But we have one man, a British influencer, trying to raise awareness of his condition after he was diagnosed with it shortly after turning 40. Israel Kassal. He was left stunned, I tell you, when a doctor diagnosed him with andropause, which, I don't have to tell you, is male menopause.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously he thought menopause was something only women went through. He claims he began suffering from ED and a severe decrease in his libido after making the milestone 40th birthday. And I couldn't believe how little interest I had in being intimate and affectionate with my husband. It was not like me at all. Usually I'm a morning, noon, and night type. But the part-time TV presenter, who boasts more than 500,000 Instagram followers, experienced difficulty in sleeping, increased tiredness, and a general lack of energy and enthusiasm for things he previously enjoyed.
Oh, wow.
I know. Business. Well, the Mayo Clinic, right, morning, noon, and night. Mayo Clinic describes andropause as aging-related hormone changes in men.
Shouldn't they call it menopause?
Menopause?
That's much more catchy. I like that. What's wrong with that?
Now, Israel said he was hesitant to share such intimate details of his life.
I wish he had hesitated.
Were you? Now, Israel
wasn't hesitant enough.
Right.
Sadly.
He's been prescribed hormone creams and oral medication and a bit to combat his symptoms. And he's on a mission now, Pat, to petition more acknowledgement of male menopause.
That's what we need.
I mean, men still face stigma when choosing to take paternity leave.
Yeah.
I mean, just this last week, Joe Lonsdale, Mr. Institutional Investor and co-founder of Palantir and the half-a billionaire, commented when he was made aware of the Pete Buttigieg, star of the Amazon Prime documentary, Mayor Pete, by the way, a campaign love story. And he's the United States Secretary of Transportation, was off on paternity leave for months. Lonsdale commented, "Wow, great for fathers to spend time with their kids and support moms, but any man in an important position who takes 6 months of leave for a newborn is a loser. In the old days, men had babies and worked harder to provide for their future. That's the correct masculine response."
Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Please
Right.
do not use
Thank
gendered
you.
language to address everyone.
Right. Yeah.
He continued, "If a man's work is part of an important mission that's having a positive impact or lifting up lives of thousands of people, 6 full months off for a newborn is insane. If you have a crappy job you don't care about or aren't key to inspiring goals, then sure, just abandon it." So this is what menopausal men are up against. Oh, man. According to Jed Diamond, a psychotherapist and author of The Male Menopause, that's one of the greatest barriers that keeps men from talking about male menopause is the fear of being less manly.
Are we having our discussion? Are we still on track for that today, gentlemen, after the show? Talk about male menopause?
Sure. I mean, if you want to, I'm up or down for it. A little streaming news. Snapchat signs a deal with NBC Universal for the rights to use audio from NBCU's catalog of film and TV shows. This partnership follows Snap's multi-year licensing deal with Universal Music Group that they're able to use the entire catalog to Snapchat. I mean, since they did the music deal, they've had 521 million videos created using the feature, and during their quarterly earnings report last week, 306 million daily active users on Snapchat. Wow. So they're doing okay. And Pinterest is going to launch Pinterest TV coming up November 8th, which will allow users to shop while live episodes on the app while watching the live episode. It's kind of cool. It'd be interesting.
I can't.
Hey, if you don't already subscribe to my show, my daily show, Chewing the Fat, you need to do so. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. And hashtag Shave Head Save a Human. I'm asking you to donate what you can to help OUR, Our Rescue, and your donation is going to help rescue children, slaves, who are able to get back to real life. My goal is, $6,000. That pays for legal documents, medical, travel, home country, food, water, lodging, transportation, all for 1 year. And because I'm going to shave my head, get rid of this mop. I cannot wait to get rid of this hair. It's going to shave it on November 19th. I'm going to do it live on my Instagram and Facebook page, which is Jeff Fisher Radio. And
Is
the
there
link.
A time of day on the 19th?
I'll get to it.
So you're sick of your mullet?
It's not a mullet.
It's pretty much a straight up mullet.
It's not, though.
It's
not.
Okay, it's short on the sides and
it's
long
not really
on the
short on the
back.
side. I just brush it back for here.
Okay.
It's not really short on the side.
All right.
It's more short on the top.
Yeah, well, that's...
Did you dress up
that
as
comes down.
Benjamin Franklin
I did.
on Sunday night?
Yeah, I did.
Where's the
Oh, you
pictures?
did?
I forgot to send you a picture.
You forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot to.
This guy's a liar.
What a jerk.
Okay, so Huma Abedin.
Yikes. Look at that. No, don't look at that.
No, what is happening? No.
That was another picture I sent. Sorry. Huma Abedin, the estranged wife of Anthony Weiner and the main do-girl for Hillary Rodham Clinton, claims in her new book, Both and A Life in Many Worlds, while doing her do-girl stuff for Hillary back in 2005, that she was sexually assaulted. She wrote that she attended a 2005 dinner with Clinton, without Clinton, and then she was senator then, and a few senators and their aides were at this dinner. I ended up walking out with one of the senators. She doesn't say which senator. And soon we stopped in front of his building, and he invited me in for coffee. Once inside, he told me to Make yourself comfortable on the couch.
Oh, no.
He said the senator took off his blazer, rolled up his sleeves, and made coffee before sitting beside her on the couch.
Oh, no.
Then, in an instant, it all changed. He plopped down to my right, put his left arm around my shoulder, and kissed me, pushing his tongue into my mouth, pressing me back on the sofa. I was so utterly shocked, I pushed him away. All I wanted was the last 10 seconds to be erased. She said that the senator seemed shocked, but apologized and said he had misread their relationship. She then plotted how to leave without this ending badly, as the senator asked her if she wanted to stay. Then I said something only the 20-something version of me would have come up with, "I'm so sorry," and I walked out, trying to appear as nonchalant as possible. So, sexually assaulted. She agreed to go to his place. He kissed her. She pushed him away. He apologized. She apologized.
Stopped and apologized.
She left.
Yeah. Put him in prison.
No.
Rest of his life.
I mean, she won't even tell us who it is.
I guess you must ask. I mean, I don't remember ever doing that during dates. You know, hey, may I kiss you now? It just sort of happens, right?
Yes, that's what.
You're looking
that's
into
what
each other's eyes, and then it happens.
He said to her, "I'm sorry, I misread the situation.
Yeah.
I misread what was happening here."
Right.
I mean, you came up to my place for coffee. You made yourself comfortable on the sofa.
Uh-huh.
I made coffee. What do you want from me?
I made you coffee, man.
I made coffee. I got the coffee brewing.
What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Now it's time.
Thank you.
For business.
Thank you.
Weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are
I
anymore.
know.
It's just really something.
I know. Sad.
888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Big news this morning is Glenn Younkin, Republican, defeated Terry McAuliffe for governor of Virginia in that race. And that is sweet. That is
how sweet is
nice.
it? Is what I'm.
It's
is
sweet.
what I'm asking. I mean,
it's really sweet. You know, like Tupelo honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sweet like that. But it's also sweet like this. Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. Glenn Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. It's a signal to President Dementia. It's a sign to bring it Joe. Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. Glenn Younkin kicked McAuliffe's ass. It's a signal to President Dementia. It's a sign to brain dead Joe. It's a sign to brain dead Joe. A lot of practice for that.
That was awesome.
Avio.
A lot of practice. Lost my place.
Another,
I mean, it's not that long a
just
song.
Another hit.
You would think I would.
I know, it's just another hit. You can't be expected. Look, when it's live,
Right.
You're on stage.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes
You're just
that
on
happens.
tour. You can't be expected to remember every song every night.
And the lyrics are always so
Right.
complex, you know, and socially redeeming. So yeah, you're right. Thank you for that
No
uplift.
problem.
I needed that. Yes.
I was just say the socialists lost in Buffalo
Oh, that's good.
to the Democrat. Well, I guess he says
So a
he's an-
socialist lost to another socialist.
Exactly. And he's like, no, I'm an independent now. I just changed.
Well, I mean,
you know.
she was really bad though. Well, I mean, she was a nightmare.
What, the socialist?
Yeah, really bad. She wanted. I mean, she
Wasn't she in the lead for a while, or
yeah.
very close?
Well, she
to
won the
lead?
Democratic nomination, right? Because they just didn't care. You know, he was treating her like nothing, and she won the nomination. So then he had to rethink his campaign and turn it into a write-in
I'm
campaign.
an independent. Ha ha ha.
And he won as a write-in campaign?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I mean, the people in Buffalo were like, well, you know, maybe we don't want the socialists.
Yeah. Now, if that's New York, they probably just go ahead and go with the socialist. Well, which they just did with de Blasio, in fact, numerous times.
Yeah, who is
And
running for governor now.
Oh, he's going to run. Has he made that announcement?
I think. I don't know that it's maybe it might not be 100% official,
Good luck,
but
huh?
I'm pretty sure he's going to.
Maybe
if
he can
hasn't.
replicate statewide what
And
he's
I know
done for the city.
Yeah, I mean Eric Adams was right. Eric Adams, that's his name, the new mayor. He, you know, the former police officer, and you know he was, you know, in the lead for pretty much the entirety of the race. And you know, I know he's, you know, pro police, but you know, is he?
We'll see.
That city's got so many problems now. It's just been spiraling out of control. Can we?
Yep.
I made an observation. There's a video going around from a deli attack with a Molotov cocktail. Have you seen this video? Can we play that real quick? Because the new mayor is going to just see if anything stands out from this. This is horrific. I mean, broad daylight. Throws this. Yeah, and now watch this person runs out.
Gosh.
Yeah. Minor injuries. This person actually is okay. It's not a Russian dash cam situation. And I don't know why this
What was
person...
this? Do we know what it was about?
I have no idea. But do you see the person running out of there?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch the person runs out. Can you play the last 3 seconds? You just ran for your life. You successfully get out, and you're still clutching your mask? What? That just shows you how it's second nature for so many people. This guy just held on to his mask through that entire trauma. But I have no idea what the story was about. I don't care. It was just fascinating.
But also, didn't somebody knock that Molotov cocktail out of the guy's
there was
hand?
like a moment of moral clarity by the other guy.
The second one or something, right?
It's like, hey, no.
One's enough.
Play that again, because the other guy kind of heroically apparently changes his mind, and he's like, no, don't do that. Dude. Okay, so he
throws one in. That's a lot of damage. I know.
And he didn't care that the clerk was there.
Okay, so now he's going to do another one.
So he's going to do it again, and
this guy's like, no, man, what are you doing?
Nope. Don't do that.
Yeah, good for that person right there.
Yeah.
That may have saved mask guy's life.
Yeah, it may have. That's interesting.
So anyway, there's your city, Mr. Adams. Good luck.
Good luck. Crime is up, what, 727,000% or something?
Roughly.
Roughly. Give or take. Give or take a deuce.
You may... Wait. You may have rounded down, actually.
Maybe. But I know it's in that neighborhood.
Yeah, give or take a deuce.
It's way up. It's like the 80s and 90s again in New York and
really
Chicago.
Bad.
And San Francisco and Los Angeles and all these Democrat strongholds.
Right. I mean, Minneapolis had the big vote to get rid of the police department, which they shot down.
Thank goodness for them.
Know.
Wasn't it in the 50s, though? I mean, it's still a little too close. I wonder what that was.
It wasn't that big a margin, yeah.
Yeah, that's
still
a little...
But at least they did the right thing.
Yeah, still, yeah.
The majority came through. Do you have the percentage?
I'm trying.
All right.
I'm trying. 57-44.
Okay.
That's...
Yeah, it could be better than that. Okay.
I mean, well, let's not forget what actually happened there, right? I mean, there was some serious, well, non-criminal protesting going on.
I want to be clear in how I characterize
it.
This
Thank you.
Mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly.
Thank you.
Did you say 57-44 though? Because that's 101%. Of the people voting. So
hey, we're not talking Keith math. We're talking FoxNews.com math.
Yeah, 57-44 doesn't quite work there. So
I'm glad you picked up on that, because I don't care for that number either.
No, it's like it's too many votes, people.
Yeah.
All I know is we still have a police department.
Yeah.
The
machines have spoken.
Florida school board member has taken took elementary students on a field trip to a gay bar, and he's quoted as saying that he was so honored to be invited to chaperone Wilton Manors Elementary's field trip to the incredible Rosie's. That's the gay bar.
What part of Florida was this? Does it say?
I don't know.
Keep reading, I'll find out.
Because not long ago, I mean, I just did a story the other day on Chewing the Fat about the mom that can't volunteer at the school anymore because she has an OnlyFans account.
Oh, wow.
This is Broward
so
County.
It's okay for them. Oh, that's down by Miami. All right. Hers is up by Orlando.
The students and I had a fun walk over and learned a lot about our community. I bet you did. A huge thank you to Rosie's Bar and Grill for hosting this special field trip every year. Oh, they get to go to a gay bar every year.
So the teacher is Sarah Lenardi.
Of this gay trip?
Yeah, so the
gay bar trip?
Yeah, the person that's honored was whoever she said, hey, could you... Oh, my gosh, this is...
Can you imagine, as a parent of a student who goes to this school and then your teacher took him on a field trip to a gay bar? Any bar, for that matter.
I was just going to say a bar.
Any bar. But I would be out of my mind livid.
So the menu items at Rosie's.
Wow.
Oh,
yes.
Keith,
Does it say that they had an opportunity to eat on the field trip?
That I don't know. I just know that in this story, it talks about some of the menu items. They have people's names in them. There's Ivana Hooker.
Nice.
That's great.
I'm not going to read any more of these. So anyway,
it's just a cute place.
Okay. Here we go. We got
Cute.
Jeffy chiming in.
Now that I think about it, it's just a place of business, sharing with the community. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, no, thank you.
Rosie's Bar and Grill has been a tropical oasis in the middle of the island city. Wilton Manors since 2006, offering amazing food and refreshing drinks and sassy fun.
Sassy.
The bar's website states, now remember, we're talking sassy fun. Whether you come for lunch or dinner, for Sunday Fun Day brunch, or for just a few drinks, whether you're LGBTQIA2+, or an ally, whether you're local or visiting, whether you come with a group or venture out solo, you will have a memorable experience with the most talented crew in South Florida. See you soon. Nice. So that's great. Was it a second grade class again? Is that what we determined? It was an elementary school class that got the gay bar field trip. That's tremendous.
I mean, they look. You see that picture?
This would have been frowned on a few years ago, but now we're open to it.
Those are pretty young kids.
Yeah. And it's, we got to open their minds to the sexuality that's going on around them. Right. That's exactly what they're doing. It's exactly what they're doing. They're creating allies.
And people have pointed out that, as always, this was predicted by the Babylon Bee.
Now, this came
a couple years ago.
On June 28th, 2019. California school system to feature mandatory second grade field trips to gay bars. And we laughed at that. And that's, how many times have we made the point that the Babylon Bee now is obsolete?
Yeah.
Because they can't match reality.
I mean, they
just can't.
They certainly do a pretty good job of it, though.
Wow, that's amazing. There's probably a Simpson episode that forecasted it too.
Remember that Beavis and Butthead episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun when that happens.
So obviously the Babylon Bee got it wrong. California, no.
Yeah. It's not mandated. Well, it is, I guess, for those kids. But I don't know that all second grade classes are going.
It's a yearly field trip to a place of business in their city.
I'm going to punch you in the face in about half a second.
And I'm
square in the face.
I'm not being facetious. If this is left unchecked by, say, the DeSantis administration, this is the kind of thing that within 5-10 years becomes mandatory. Hey, we got to have some culture for our elementary youth. Let's have them be exposed to some people that aren't like them.
Well,
and there you go.
No, everybody's going to be like them soon because that's going to be mandated
So
by law.
before you know it, that's just a bland trip. That's not like whatever.
Everyone must be gay.
You are
pretty soon.
You are an ally, right?
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should put a sign on the door here that says ally, like, because when you go to a college campus, at least, I mean, this was 25 years ago when I was in school. Oh boy, I'm old. So the professors would have the thing that says ally on their door, so that gay kids would know. Oh, I'm safe here. If I talk to this professor, they won't out me or they won't judge me or whatever. So we need that. Good. We need that on this door right here.
Yeah,
little next to our little safety seal.
With that.
So feel free to.
There's nothing wrong with it. You're right. No, I'm going to punch you square in the face.
We're going to find
agree threatening violence, Jeff Fisher.
No, I'm going to threaten it right back.
I think more egregious is that we're not sensing that you're an ally, Pat.
No, I'm a total ally.
Well, he said he was. So.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, then we got that
I did
covered.
say that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. On a lighter note, there's kind of a funny Halloween prank video. This comedian went around his neighborhood with his child. And the reaction of the people who gave him candy was kind of fun because it's
his child.
Technically a child so much as a statue.
Whoa, what?
But he put a Spider-Man costume on the statue. Look at this.
Hey,
Look at this.
My first trick or treating.
Yeah, he goes to bed early.
He's deaf.
He's deaf. And blind.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you.
Let's go, bud.
Let's go, bud.
That is awesome. That is hilarious.
Whoa. Oh,
I mean, what are you going to do if he comes to your house? You're giving the candy to
Look
the
out, kid.
right?
Trying to open the door here.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
This is brilliant.
That is fantastic.
Oh no, watch this. This is
Happy
sad.
Halloween. How are you?
This gets out of
Yeah,
control.
we're out early. Y'all not going out yet?
Can you say trick or treat? No, it's a little bit early. We're going to go up. We're getting our costumes ready. We're gonna go
Yeah, he goes to bed early, so we
He's deaf.
He has to say trick or treat.
You make him say it.
he's deaf.
He's deaf.
Oh, he's deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, he's deaf. I have a brother that's deaf.
Oh, do you?
Watch this.
Uncle Dennis is deaf, right?
Oh, yeah. Just like this kid.
You know sign language, kid?
How are you?
No, he's blind.
No.
Too.
No.
Oh, you know sign language.
He's got arthritis, too. He can't move his hands like that.
How are you doing?
He's in a cast right now. He can't. He can't.
Are you happy? Why is he not talking?
He's deaf and dumb. And he has arthritis.
He's just riding it out. He's not trying to get rid of his
Nah,
awesome.
he's shy too. He's real shy.
He's shy.
Just give him some candy. He needs to go.
Yeah, give him the candy already.
Right?
So he's shy, deaf, dumb, and has arthritis.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Okay.
All right. We see y'all later. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Later. Oh no.
He's just a little shy. He's a little shy.
He's a little shy. A little shy.
That is hilarious.
That's a funny bit.
That's a real funny bit.
So the kid,
I mean,
what do
you
we
gotta
establish?
sell it.
He's
You gotta
deaf.
sell it like he did, man.
He's deaf. He's dumb. He's blind. He's got what?
He's got arthritis
I mean, I
and
guess-
the heartbreak of psoriasis.
I guess I should
Oh,
feel
no.
bad for the guy and the little girl.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're actually trying to.
It got kind of out of control
Yeah.
there. That's where I was like, oh, wait a minute. now.
You should feel bad for that, although I don't.
Oh,
You should, but I don't.
I was there with you. I thought you had a little flicker of emotion.
No.
there.
And why did you pick him up and carry him like that? Well, he's
He's shy.
got varicose veins.
Oh no!
too. Yeah,
This kid.
yeah.
wanna
He's got
see-
varicose veins that hurt a lot.
How did he
when
get that
walks.
Spider-Man outfit on though?
Hilarious, man. Susie gets the candy. Okay, let's go. Picks him up.
Funny.
Really funny.
Do we know who that guy is?
Yeah,
Or-
he's a comedian. People were telling me who he was. Is it?
So he's
Thomas?
somebody who's known.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ish.
Is he Thomas Mabe? I think. Yeah, Thomas Mabe. I've not.
Oh,
heard
it seems. I think I've heard the name. All right, got to tell you about Omega XL. You have 360 joints from your neck down, each vertebrae in your back to your arms, hips, knees, and feet. So a lot of stuff can go wrong. 360 different joints that take a beating with daily activity and aging. That's why your joints hurt all the time and ruin your sleep some of the time. Now, my elbow pain, it actually woke me up in the middle of the night. It was bad. If I moved it, just in my sleep, I'd wake up because it hurt. And nothing worked until I broke down and took Omega XL. Built up in about a week and started getting some relief. And then after 2 weeks, the pain was gone. So it's really great. When we're young, our bodies produce SPMs. Don't know what they are, but apparently they're good. They're nature's way of keeping joints healthy, but as we age, we don't produce enough of them, which is why I was in pain. Omega XL, though, can restore your SPMs and rejuvenate joints and muscles so you can move like when you were young. Can your supplement do that? Order Omega XL right now at OmegaXL.com/Pat. You buy one, you'll get a second bottle for free. Buy one, get one free at OmegaXL.com/Pat, or just call 1-800-844-4888. 1-800-844-4888.
Pat Gray. Pat Gray.
That's right, Mama. Oh, yeah, Daddy. 888-933-93. Pat Unleashed on Twitter, where Beagle Lives Matter tweets. Yay, LOL. I hope Pat has a voice left. If Jack in New Jersey wins, we need another Pat Gloatfest. It looks a little fishy right now.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If the facts that we've already listened to a clip of somebody like a talk host or somebody from New Jersey, and
Breaking
if the facts that he cited are real,
Bergen County,
in Bergen County, which is pretty conservative, right? 100%, 100% of the precincts were reported in, and
they miraculously,
Chitterelli led by, what was it, 42,000 votes or something like that? Somewhere in that neighborhood.
I don't know.
Then all of a sudden, it changed.
Yeah.
Just a little while ago.
Now he's
and
trailing.
it flipped completely, and he's losing in there.
So
County. So
maybe 100% weren't.
Maybe
hadn't reported,
that's true.
You know?
Anything's possible, right?
Right.
So now we're down
Anything
to 80,
is possible.
80-something% of Bergen County is in, as opposed to 100%.
Because they were reporting all night long, I guess. 100% of Bergen County reported.
We're already done.
We're in. Now, not so much.
Yeah. Oh, that was a mistake.
Okay. And it could be. Mistakes could be made.
Yeah, right?
You know, it could be. I don't know. It seems strange.
I don't run. When did we get to the point, and I guess, it's been that way for a few years now, where we find it impossible to actually count the votes on election day?
Why does it take longer now? We have the technology. Why isn't it instant? I mean, I want to get it right, but you would think that it would take a lot less time now than it did 100 years ago. Apparently not.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I did a paper ballot. Maybe that's just Texas, where we have the electronic thing and they can count it immediately. As you place your votes, it's counted, right?
Well, it is for you white people. Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking. It just seems like it's become more of a nightmare now.
Yeah, it does.
And that makes the thought of fraud stand out quite a bit.
Whoa. Who said that? We were just talking about, went from 100 to 80-something percent.
Okay.
Now
we're just talking about something irregular.
Right.
That's all we were talking about.
Don't be using words that we didn't say. Yeah. Don't hear what we're not saying,
Put
Jeffrey.
that into our mouths. We're accusing anybody of fraud.
Okay, sorry.
Kara3022 tweets, parents have to sign permission slips for field trips. Did the parents not know where their children were being taken, apparently?
That's weird.
Every year?
Wait, is this an every year thing?
That's what the story says.
Oh, did it? I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, it was a yearly event. I don't know if they go to
that particular gay bar every
place.
Year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Saving History tweets, maybe the left is using the Babylon Bee for ideas. That's possible, too.
That is possible. Oh, that's a good one.
Just like they watch dystopian movies and use dystopian books on how to rule the people. From Anti-Vax Cracker, I'm shocked Jeffy didn't come up with this Halloween scam first. Right? I am too.
Idea.
Yeah, shame on you.
That's a genius idea. My plan still works, though, to getting more candy. That's funny.
This is good.
But that doesn't necessarily get you more candy with the statue. That's funny. Mm-hmm. But I mean, my plan of the extra bags and having your kid take the Halloween, whatever you use, the Halloween bag, the little Halloween pumpkin bucket, whatever it is, you always make sure that is never full. And, there's always just a little bit of layer on the bottom. You always get more. People feel bad.
Well, so,
and the later the night goes, the more they go, oh, did you just get started late here? Have some more.
Yeah.
And then you just dump that into that extra bag along the way.
So my youngest on Sunday night decided part of her costume is a backpack. So she was just constantly dumping it in there, like, I've got like 2 themes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she totally did the Jeffy scam.
Smart.
I love the Jeffy scam with the bowl of candy out, take one, and there's like, what do you leave, like 1 or 2 in there, or just completely empty?
Maybe, but really, that's just dumb. What that sign says to me is, here, take it all. I mean, okay. Because when you go up there and there's nothing in the bowl, you're like, oh, they're already gone.
So somebody took them all.
Yep, it was me.
And that gets you out of having to buy candy at the store.
You're appealing to the humanity of ghosts and goblins and vampires and whatnot. No, you can't do that. You can't leave it to that on Halloween because, we're just spooky people out. Like the mayor of Chicago, for instance.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if we have time for this here because you got to...
How long is it?
To soak in its goodness, it's 56 seconds.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll play it right after the break because you got to see this. Oh, my gosh.
She is
a piece of work, isn't she?
All levels.
She is amazing.
Appealing to witches and goblins.
And all manner of demons.
I'm sure she probably does a pretty good job of that.
Yeah. Yes, she's one of the better ones. We'll get to that in just a second.
Yeah, and is it too early to celebrate Christmas? You know, like decorate and play Christmas music? Because
No way.
We'll
I'd
talk
like
about
to
that
get your
too.
thought on that. Yeah.
All right, coming up on Pat Gray Unleashed.
What number do people call to get on the air? Do we have that number?
2.
Why, yes, there
Call
is
the
a
number
phone
2.
number you can call.
Oh.
888-900-3393.
Oh, that's a lot
it's
more than
Pat
I said.
Gray Unleashed on the Blaze.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. It's interesting that I had the wrong number. No wonder I can never get through to us. I keep dialing in number 2, and I never get through.
Never get through?
Never get through.
Wait,
Isn't that weird?
why do you call in? Don't you just...
I would just wanted to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
we appreciate
talk
it.
to your phone screener and stuff.
But you have a microphone right there. Your name's on the wall. I don't know why you need to call in.
Yeah, but it's fun to call in and talk to you guys.
Yes.
You know, because it's cool. Then you're on the radio.
Nate, next
Talk
time
about
Pat
interesting
calls,
stuff, and you want to
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
But Nate,
exactly.
honestly, next time Pat calls, put him right through. Come on, so he can talk
Well,
to Pat.
but I don't get
You know,
through
you
when I
can't get
dial the
through,
number
that's
2.
the point.
Yeah, I can never get through.
I'm trying to alert Nate so he gets you right to the front of the line to talk to Pat.
Doesn't make it to the line.
Right, because I keep dialing the wrong number, the number 2, and it doesn't get me there.
I see.
So
Sorry.
took a while,
Yeah.
but now it hits.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, quickly, who does Missouri play this weekend?
We take on number 1 team in the country.
Oh, the Georgia Bulldogs.
That's right. Ooh, tell her.
Oh, look at that football.
We go into the game. I mean, we won. We beat Vanderbilt last week.
Yeah, you did.
Barely.
You taught
And,
them what for?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And we go.
What was
into,
it, 38-27 or something?
It's a win. we go into Georgia a little bit of an underdog.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like a few
Little
points,
bit.
like
Few
three,
points.
4 points?
What is
Well,
the spread? What's the
More than that?
spread?
10, 12 points?
Oh, gosh, I
something
bet
like
it's
that.
30. What is it, 30? 28? Niner? What is it?
So 30, it's over 30, 33, 33 points, 35. 40 points are
Oh my gosh, what are you, crazy? 40. Who's like you out of your mind?
I'm sorry,
40.
Pat, we could have looked this up a
Are
dozen times by now.
39-point underdogs.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
39 is the line?
37 and a half.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's a...
It was 39 yesterday. I mean, it started off with 39.
So the over-under is 59.
So we've
and
gotten
a
better.
half.
They've decided no way can Georgia, because if they'll have to stop, right? They will recruit fans from the stands to be playing. But I think we beat the spread.
Do you?
I think we beat the spread.
You come within 37 and a half now?
We beat the spread.
Okay.
We're going to walk out of Georgia a winner.
Oh. Are you?
If we beat the spread, I think we take that as a win.
Yeah, I think so. That's a moral victory.
What do you think the spread is in Ohio State at Nebraska? Guys, what do you think that one is?
20.
Remember they've lost every game by one score.
Right. I'm still going to say 20.
Yeah.
It's 15 and a half.
Okay, I was close.
Over 2 touchdowns.
I don't think there is a spread on BYU Idaho State.
Ooh, let's find out.
Well, because
I don't think there's a spread. I think
you throw out all the record
throw out
books.
all
Yeah,
the record
forget about
books.
it.
Yeah, there's no telling what will happen. Will they win by 45 or 50? You just don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. It's that wild.
There's got to be a spread.
Of a get together. There is no spread.
No spread.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to wear my my Idaho State shirt this week.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You do that.
It's fun.
888-900-3393. Got this from, Pathead Scott in Little Rock. Hey, guys, I apologize for the arcane form of communication. Yeah, it's like a letter.
Whoa, what's that?
I didn't even know what this was called for a while. I couldn't remember. And then that is what used to be referred to as a letter.
Wow.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
I dumped Facebook and Twitter about a year ago. First of all, best Jeffy voice. First of all, Pat, the first time I sent the Happy Hippos, Jeffy's signature cookie.
Yeah, remember we didn't know where it came from. We were just like, man, this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, do you have the box?
Yeah.
These we highly recommend these. They're not as good as, but they're different than Kexi cookies, obviously.
There you go.
There's nothing better than Kexi cookies. You can go to Kexi.com if you don't believe me and try it.
Yeah. The Happy
Order a dozen.
Well, he's seen the light. If you...
But these are really good.
Yeah.
These Happy Hippo biscuits.
Oh, these are evil good.
I never see these in a store, but
on the back, like the company's based in like England or something.
Okay. So anyway, I was expecting Amazon to ask me if it was a gift when I changed the shipping address.
Oh.
Instead, it said, "Thank you for your purchase." So this time, I had them sent to me so that I could drop this note into it.
See, we were like, I don't know. It had our name on it. It's got great food in it, so we're eating it. And
we did.
I don't know why the Postal Service is losing money.
Right? They're only losing $4 billion a year.
I mean, we're shipping letters in Amazon packages now.
It's not like they're losing $10 billion a year. It's just $4. Now I send them. Instead of, he says, I used to send the Happy Hippos to people when I wanted to give them something they most likely have never had. Now I send them Kexi cookies. That's very cool, Scott. Thank you.
So nice. Thank you.
Also, I found something at one of our high schools, and I thought of you. A little something for your wall to remind you how much fun 2020 was.
Oh, here it is. Sorry.
And what is it?
You're not going to like this. Oh, that's not nice at all.
That's just wrong, Scott.
That is
Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina
the people
University.
that ruined the dream season for BYU last year.
Yeah, I think BYU ruined that. I don't think it was Coastal Carolina, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Why would
they
you
didn't
say
play?
that?
They didn't play well in that game.
Terrible.
It took it on 2 days' notice and went across the country, and they shouldn't have done any of that.
Nope.
Shouldn't have done it, but they did.
So that'll be a nice coaster for you.
Yeah, it will.
Coastal Carolina.
Thank you for that, Scott.
And then we also got the candy here from Kenneth. You know. You got the Gobstoppers that he sent, and now he sent some
nerds,
some gummy nerds that you can. Here you go.
I love these.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. These are really good. Dungeons and Dragons gummy clusters. Okay. Also, we promised you the Lori Lightfoot trick-or-treating footage. She's wearing a Halloween costume. And here's
Go ahead and play that.
what she did. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
She's dressed like a big Clorox wipe or something.
A Rona destroyer.
Wait, is she giving candy out to white people? She won't do interviews with white people, but she'll get. I'm not trusting candy from her. Wow.
A Rona destroyer.
Listen to the stupid music they're playing. This is the mayor of Chicago walking around in a weird...
I mean, it's kind of cute.
No, it's not.
It's not cute at all.
It's going to get less
That's
cute here in
kinda
about 5 seconds. Stand by. Wait.
Is she
for
going
it.
to talk?
Watch this.
Rona
No, she's
destroyer.
gonna.
Is that her wife?
You know what? I don't know.
What's the Rona?
Maybe
what's
so.
this other one with the red and blue?
I think it's just some other official now. Watch this here. Watch this little. Let's strike the pose here. Rona destroyer.
Nice.
That's really
Nice.
cringe. That's cringe right there.
That's really embarrassing.
I bet you that's the
What's
wife.
this music stuff?
Jeez.
Oh, she's so bad.
Oh, man. Also, a Dallas area bar posted this on its jukebox. I mean, Halloween just ended, and I guess they're used to Christmas music starting to be played on their jukebox right away.
Look at this.
So there's a huge sign posted that says Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." If you push that button, it will be skipped if played before December 1st. After December 1st, the song is only allowed one time a night.
I want my money back.
That's funny. I understand.
Yeah, somebody tweeted that out, and then Mariah Carey saw it, and so she responded with
for her.
with a little promo for it. Uh-oh, it's not time. Uh-oh. Got a baseball bat. Looks like a candy cane.
It's not time.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh! She's got a baseball bat.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is time
And
now.
she crushed it.
Stop screaming.
Nice.
So here we go.
Now it is time, I guess.
Yeah, you
it's
betcha.
time for my...
I mean, it's charted for the last few years. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
It's gone number one several times. And it has replaced
been there
White
for
Christmas.
weeks. Yeah, it's been there for weeks, man.
It replaced White Christmas as the highest selling of all time.
I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a monster for her, man.
Crazy. And I'm sick and tired of it.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been tired of it for quite some time. But when did that come out? 90s? Like early 90s, maybe?
Yeah, a long time ago.
And it'd be interesting to see how many times it's charted. I bet it's charted just about every year since then.
Well,
look into that.
I mean, for sure the last 10 years, right? I mean, the last 10 years has been nothing but Christmas music, by radio stations and their streaming affiliates.
Yeah.
Forever. And those stations all obviously have monster ratings during the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
They make a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great call. I remember the first time when we first decided to make one of our streaming stations all Christmas, and I thought, I don't know that's.
There's
idea. And
there's nothing you could do that's better than that.
I know.
Than play Christmas music nonstop during December.
And there's so much more of it now. I mean, everybody has released Christmas songs, so it's
pretty much
the remakes and the new stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable now. You've got content from here to New Year's.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for Christmas, man. I'm ready. I saw Christmas lights driving in yesterday. Mm-hmm. I was totally fine with it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's somebody very near here that's already got theirs up and on every night.
Mm-hmm.
All through the night. We get here pretty early, and they're already on, or they're still on from the night before, so they must keep them on until they leave for work or whatever.
Glad they can afford that power bill.
Right? But America and the world can't afford it.
Right.
All the CO2 you're spewing into the atmosphere. Killers.
Yeah,
They're
Merry
killers.
Christmas to you.
If you're a dog owner, you know that taking care of your pet means more than just giving them food and water. Your dog is part of your family, right? And your dog's health and happiness are important to you. That's why I've been telling you for a while now about Rough Greens. It changed my dog, Belle. She loves Rough Greens. Used to be the pickiest eater ever. She'd take one little bite and walk it across the room and then drop it on the floor, snip it for a few minutes, and then finally put it in her mouth and eat it. Then she'd leave for a while. And she did that all during the day. She'd just nibble on stuff for a while. Then with Rough Greens, she just ate it all in one sitting. She loves it. She's also gotten more active since we started feeding her because it's got all the vitamins and minerals and probiotics and antioxidants she needs.
So I think the moral of the story, Pat, correct me if I'm wrong, is either get your dog checked or get your dog Rough Greens.
Right. Exactly right. But Rough Greens wants you to be able to make sure that your dog is going to love it before you commit to buying it. So they're going to send you a free bag of Rough Greens for your dog to try out. All you have to pay is shipping. Just go to roughgreens.com today and let your dog give it a try. That's roughgreens.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
It is. And let's say hi to Nancy in Texas. Hey, Nancy, you're on the Blaze.
Yeah, Pat. I got an email from a retired police officer that I work with, and it showed in L.A. that the Union Pacific trains, that are carrying cargo, the freight trains, that run through Los Angeles, they had a picture of a train. They stop at certain areas when they're going to have trains passing at other areas. They got to pull over and wait.
Yeah.
Well, when they're stopping, there's gangs of thieves that board the train, hold up the conductor or the engineer. They go through the car, open up the cargo things. They take stuff out because they know stuff from the port also is stuff is traveling. And it happens almost every day.
What?
The picture
Really?
had the tracks, there were like about 3 sets of tracks there, and they were covered in cardboard and paper and stuff from when they tear them out of there. So
what is this, 1848 with train robberies going on? Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
If we're going to go back to trains, that's what we're going to get, right?
I guess
I'm
so.
surprised they don't try going up to the high desert where, there's a lot of freight trains that go through there and it's an open area.
They
but
will.
they might get caught more by when they get on the freeways by the highway patrol or something.
Yeah, but it costs more to go there. I mean, it costs a lot more. You have to create, you have to get your own vehicles and stuff to go up to the high desert.
Yeah.
You're in L.A., you've already got all the things you need.
I could not believe it.
Huh.
When I saw the picture, you can probably research it online. Union Pacific, it was like the Huma train.
Oh, yeah,
So
the
they were
310 to Huma.
They're heading out of L.A. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
We will definitely, thanks for the heads up on that, Nancy. Appreciate it. We will look into that.
Absolutely.
I haven't heard about the great train robberies
I hate
of 2021. Wow.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
If you know there's going to be goods and services in there.
Right.
And nobody's there to defend it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the train companies don't have their own security.
Where are the Pinkertons when you need them? Where are they?
Don't be messing with the Pinkertons.
I'm not. I'm saying that's who protects our trains, right? Go get the Pinkertons. All right, Rick in Missouri, you're on the Blaze. Hi.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
I loved your show.
Thank you.
Watch it every morning.
Appreciate it.
Last hour you were talking about Buttigieg and taking his maternity leave, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, every time he talks about his relationship with his life partner, he says his husband.
Right.
Well, doesn't that make Pete the mommy?
Well, I think
the
they're
mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's the mommy, then maybe he can just keep on receiving until he can get another baby.
All right.
Just wondering.
Thanks, Rick.
Okay.
Maybe we don't go there.
What in the world?
You know? But it is interesting that he's been able. Has he come back yet? Even now that he's getting all this criticism,
I don't know. I mean, he's been quoted about different.
I saw him on the Talking Head show on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know that he's back to work.
He's at least out giving interviews, but
right.
I mean, so the problem's solved now since he's
okay. Good.
Since he did an interview.
Good. Because he was out for, was it 2 or 3 months?
It was a long time.
Long time.
I'm not sure if he's biking into the office yet or not. So
yeah, from a block away after he's driven there. We'll drive you to the corner right around just around the corner.
Before the cameras are spotted.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And then you can ride in.
Clown.
I think a little investigating needs to be done into something Jeffy tweeted out.
Oh.
We need to fact check this. Jeffy tweeted out last week this plane that looked to be in bad shape
look,
in the back end.
He tweeted out first of all,
I was not on this plane. Second, never mind.
There's no point to the second.
Yeah. So the plane is having some issues.
Yeah. Where were you on the night of this occurrence?
The back of that plane.
I was home watching television.
So if you're listening to the podcast, this plane, I don't know if the wheels collapsed or what, but it's tilted upward. It's on its backside, kind of.
From Jeffy being in the back of the plane.
Yeah, well, I mean, he says he wasn't.
He says he wasn't, but we all know better.
His alibi is a little sus. I don't know.
Come on, what other force of nature could do that?
Right.
Other than Jeffy sitting in the back of that plane.
I was watching TV at home alone.
That's what I was doing.
Also, Prince Charles.
Oh, no, this is not.
Has some thoughts because, you got the climate change thing going on, the summit that was going on a few days ago.
Oh, yeah.
And Prince Charles is.
They are all in, man.
One of the leading experts on climate change.
They are all in. I mean, William is in. The Queen would have been there too, except she's about ready to die. Now
possible.
I mean, she's really sick, and they, I'm sure that they're probably going to drag her around like Weekend at Bernie's for a while because they don't want Charles to be king, man. I mean, the guy's in his 70s now. He's been waiting to be king forever. He hasn't had the guts to kill mom yet, so he's not going to do it.
Didn't they at one point negate him from becoming king?
No, he's still.
Maybe they just talked about it because he's divorced, and you're not supposed to have a divorced king.
No, he's still in line. He's next in line, and then William is after him.
And when are they going to give up this charade?
Well, and they might. See, now I was thinking about that too, right? So the Queen dies, and they might pull the plug on that.
That'd be a good time to pull the plug on that nonsense.
And just say, you know what? Here's $20 million, and you get that castle over there, and we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Have a nice day.
In fact, how about we don't give you even the $20 million? How about you just use what we've given you all these years?
Whatever, fine. You take that castle over there, and when you die, then we'll get it back. But after that, we're done.
But here's some of his thoughts, and I'm sure they're brilliant ones on how to stop climate change.
Of course.
Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength.
Wait, what was that? That's pretty important.
That's pretty
important.
Go back to the beginning then. All right. Here we need a vast military campaign. Vast military campaign. All right, let's see it.
Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector.
Oh.
with trillions at its disposal, far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders, it offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition.
Oh, my.
What?
Transition. Here we go. Great reset, baby.
Fundamental economic transition.
I don't want to.
Led by the military.
Well, military style.
I mean, seriously.
Right. Military style. Let's not get carried away.
Thank you.
He wasn't saying anything, shocking there.
Right.
Wow. They're getting more and more bold.
They sure are.
Every day with their real agenda. I mean, we know the real agenda is they just want to control us and our every movement.
How'd you pick up on that, man?
It's been tough. I'm just a stable genius, I guess.
Yes.
And they make it more and more obvious, and they get more and more bold every single day.
And they just Biden made some deal with the EU, and they made some deal. They all climbed down their deforestation deal, right? And they still claim that we lose, I don't know, 1,000 football fields a day of trees, which is impossible.
Well,
I mean, the earth would be empty.
Yeah. And we have more trees now than we did 100 years ago.
Well, that's impossible because we kill
now we replant.
At least. Well, I think it was almost like 3 football fields a minute or something is the line they talked about.
Oh.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money.
Thank you. But whatever they use as their example of what we're losing, it's impossible. That's impossible. This is not true.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be true. In fact, nothing they say is true. So I think 3 trillion trees are kind of adequate for this planet. Seems like if you have more trees on this planet than stars in the sky, you're doing okay. Tree-wise, I mean. Tree-wise,
all right.
We're all set.
Climate change denier, whatever.
I mean, if suddenly we look around and there's not a single twig to be found, then I'll say, okay, you got me.
Man.
We should have paid more attention to the trees.
Man,
Darn it.
Have you seen how much we print in here? Yeah.
I don't know about I do see a lot of printing going on.
Yeah, check this out. Somebody, they've been tagging me. Your audience has been tagging me with the pictures. The pictures of the train situation. Look at all this cardboard box stuff that's been removed from that train.
Wow.
And here's more pictures, or pictures if you prefer. It's just scattered about, man. I mean, the whole length of this train.
That's awesome. I mean terrible.
That's bad. That's Jesse James.
But we don't know that
proud.
all of that waste is from the trains, right? I mean,
I don't know, man. It's right there.
Wow.
Next to the train. Circumstantial
evidence. Time is money.
Yeah.
Wait, what? As one computer said, if you're on the train, they say Portal Bridge, you better make other plans.
Yeah.
It's well put.
Portal Bridge.
It's powerful.
Yeah, how many times we said that? Come on.
I can't even count.
Oh, I know.
I can't even count.
He's so
bad.
So bad.
We should look into the train robbery situation, though, in 2021.
Absolutely.
Let's take a peek into that and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I can't abide it. I can't abide the train robberies.
No. Life in the train age, baby. I'm all about it.
I mean, we are
so weird.
Deteriorating.
Yes.
On all fronts.
At an exponential rate. See you tomorrow.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.